What's up, Golfers RX? Mr. Short Game here, and I'm gonna give you a cool tip that's gonna help you with these 30 to 40 yard pitch shots that you have so many times on, up and downs on par fours to save par, or maybe you're right here short for a par five and you wanna get up and down for a birdie. I'm gonna give you 3 shots that's gonna give you the best opportunity to get this up and down. Let's do it. So that first shot that a lot of us would just grab right out of the gate would be something like a 60-degree wedge. So I've got this 60-degree, it's a Vokey SM7, 12-degree D-grind bounce, and it's kind of your standard golfer type of 60-degree wedge if you're playing a 60. And then what I like to do in this situation, if this is the club of choice, and sometimes it is for various reasons. Maybe that bunker is over here and you want to carry it, so you'd have to go a little higher. That would be an option. So, every situation's slightly different. But what I'm going to do is slightly open the face of this just a little bit. So I'm using that bounce, and I don't want that leading edge to dig in. I actually want to just open the face a touch and use the bounce as I'm swinging. So I'm going to keep my stance narrow, open that face, and just give a nice relaxed swing. And if that's something you can do, this might be a good option for this shot for you. And do something like that. Again, you're just opening that face a little bit and letting the club just swing through. But you have to be comfortable and confident with this shot. It's not the easiest, but if you could pull it off, especially if that trap or something's in the way, this would be a good way to go. The second option that I would choose would be take another wedge, let's say a gap wedge. So I'm going like 2 wedges down, not just maybe my 56 or something. I'm going 2 down to a gap wedge, which is more like a 52 degree. And tight lie here. So again, I'm gonna wanna open this up a touch as well, but this time I'm gonna place it a little further back in my stance, and it's just a short little swing, almost like a long putt would be how I would approach this. So I'm open that face. I'm gonna keep my hands really low on the backswing and just play a much lower shot and try to run it in there. Again, just swing here and go a lot lower and let that release. Keeping my feet really close together, ball slightly back, and I'm just here. Again, you still have to take a nice fluid swing and let that club swing. And that'll release to the hole. So that's an option. Let's say you're not as confident with that 60-degree wedge. Take that gap wedge and run it up. Now the next possible shot I would choose would be my hybrid. Here, maybe you're a higher handicap, then this would be something that I would go to. And what I like to do here is really choke down almost to the shaft below the grip. I get my putting grip on here as well. So I'm in here. And then it's a long putt, especially on a tight lie, nothing really in my way. But I do want to get a little loft on that. And you treat it more like a putt. Again, same position as I would with my gap wedge, but this time just with the hybrid, really choking down, swing that thing like this. It's like a long putt, and it's something you'll have to practice to get a good feel for. And then you could have good success even doing a shot like this. But you definitely have to practice it and know how hot that ball is going to come off that face. So those are my 3 tips for approaching shots like this, these 30, 40 yard shots with tight lies. You just got to get it up and down, hopefully save a par, make a birdie. So there's your tip from this type of distance when you're faced with situations like this. Hopefully it's helpful for you. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check your inbox for more tips from me. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.